Hello, Amaryllis. You have died. Please don't start to beg or to protest. I can't do anything about it, and we have a tight schedule. This is your last judgment, and we'll go over your life to decide if you get a good afterlife or a bad one. Understood?
But how will you judge me? I mean, are we going to relive my memories or something? Because I don't really think that... Who's that?
You can't just come in like that. You're way too early. I still had some things to explain.
I was bored and the puzzle you gave me aren't fun. Didn't want to wait.
That's not... You don't always get everything you want when you want it, Amaryllis.
Wait. Is that me?
It is, yes. When you were 5 years old.
I didn't recognise it immediately because, well, I burnt all my childhood photos when I was a teen. But how can 5-year-old me contribute to judging my life?
Well, as I was saying before, someone cut me off. We will first see the past by meeting younger versions of you. They will help us look back on different states of your life at 5, 15, 25, and 35.
I don't know what a kid version of me will benefit to the conversation, though.
Stop being hard-headed, will you? You need to reflect. How do you remember being at 5?
This is still boring.
Annoying.
I'm hungry.
Just ignore her for a second.
Like Dad does when he's not yelling at Mom.
My parents? That's right, you're just a year before the divorce, aren't you? They were always arguing. He never cared about me except when I did something that bothered him. Like the time I sprained my ankle and he shouted at me that I was bothering him with my crying. Didn't even help me.
He's scary, I don't like him.
Me neither, but maybe if I hadn't been so scared of him, then they wouldn't have divorced. Maybe everything could have been different. I know that they only argued because of me.
You're not responsible for it. He was an ass, and Mum is so much better off without him. Wait, was it not my turn? I'm pretty sure it was. Let me look at the time. Oh wait, that's right. There's no time here. Can't even make clocks work in this place. Anyways, yeah. Our father was a bastard. And if anything, divorce was a favour he did to us. And Mum. I hate kids. But just show them some sweets and it shuts them up. That's useful. I wish it worked with adults, so I guess a brick would work instead.
No, please don't throw bricks at people.
We did it, and you know it.
Yeah, and I felt like shit about it for years. Also, you don't really hate kids. It's just Leopold and Emily that you can't put up with.
I didn't sign up for years of changing to hellish spoiled brats, nappies, and serving as a free babysitter for hours on end. I hate that house. Thank fuck I don't have to go there anymore.
I don't remember cursing this much, but I guess you're right though. I mean, he treated me really badly. Treated us. Either way, it barely felt like I was his kid. And the other two are just the apples of his eye, and it felt so...
Unfair, unjust, biased, dishonest. I've got a whole thesaurus. I can keep going.
Wrong. Just wrong. I mean, they're his children, but I'm just like that weird cousin that no one mentions and who's remembered only when he needs something. Or I'm like the neighbour.
No, it wasn't my turn yet, but I heard you, and I want to contribute to this conversation.
You know what? Just get 25 in here. The schedule is all messed up now anyways. I'll be back soon. I left something on the stove.
As I was saying, our father was a bad one. He was only interested in himself, Celia, Leopold, and Emily. When he called me to ask if I was able to come to Leopold's wedding, I was fuming. Come as a photographer, he said. But of course, for free, because there's no money business in family. The audacity of that man, I swear. We hadn't spoken for years, and he calls me to ask for a favour that I don't even want to do. For my stupid stepbrother, using an excuse that doesn't even sit right in order for me to do unpaid labour.
I exploded when he said that. I remember.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, it felt so good though. I wish I had done it before, honestly. If I had known I was able to stand my ground, I wouldn't have waited so long to get a job I'm not overqualified for.
Well, excuse me for being depressed. Mom doesn't just die every other day, you know.
I meant after my master's 25. It's not our fault for getting stuck in retail for years.
Mom? Mom is the best. I love her.
She is. I love her too. The only good thing that came from her illness is that she won't have to bury us. That would have destroyed her. Her only child leaving before her.
Yeah. Now it's just Sasha and Fog.
At least they have each other.
God, they were such a mess in uni. We all were. It took us so long to get together, and now we're moving in together in a few months. It feels so surreal.
Wait, I don't know this yet. Tell me what happened.
Does that like this type of rumours at 15?
No, not really. But it's my life, so I'm interested in it somewhat. I always loved a good chaotic story. Plus, it's not like it matters in the long run anyway. If this is going to drag on, I at least want to be entertained.
Well, in short, we met at the photography club and became friends in the first year. Well, mine and Sasha's first year. Fog was already in the third. I was kind of infatuated with them both, but I never said so, because it wouldn't have felt right to be just with one of them. And you know how polyamorous relationships are not very well regarded.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, and then they started dating a couple of years later. I was crushed. And then Mom passed away, and I just disconnected from everyone I knew for like a year. I only learned about it a year later. But they broke up, and Sasha went overseas for his placement year. When he came back, he had a party with some friends, and he invited me. The worst of the grief and the depression was behind me by then. I mean, it was still bad, but fuck, I'm gonna start crying. I'm so sorry. It's just a lot.
It's okay. I'll take it from here. You don't have to. Well, basically, we got really drunk. And when Sasha started talking to us about his relationship with Fog, we admitted to liking both of them. Then we probably passed out, but Sasha brought it up again the next morning. He told Fog because he knew they had had a poly relationship before, and they somewhat deserved to know because Sasha liked us too, and Fog still as well. So yeah, we talked out for a while, and then shortly after we became a throuple.
We're basically married and always but legal now. And we've been living together for the past 20 years. And we've adopted one, then 2 dogs.
Puppies.
Yeah. Rufus is a rescue. He's big, but he's a sweetheart. His hair's all black and curly.
Like a sheep.
Yeah, like a sheep. He loved to cuddle up on the bed with us. Then we got Gabby and Cinnamon. Gabby was already 5, but she was completely untrained. I spent so long helping her get accustomed to a collar, and now she loves going on walks. She's a small beagle. Cinnamon's a bit bigger. Cinnamon's a Cocker Spaniel. Her hair is all ginger and she's very pretty. Very shy with strangers though. That's why she was in the shelter.
I'd never have imagined I'd take on a responsibility like that.
Well, you grew up, and once you find people you love and feel comfortable with, well, things can change.
You were right. Puzzles are boring.
I hope your stove burnt down your house. If you even actually live anywhere.
Rude! Now, Amaryllis, please let the conversation move on. From the past, we go to the future.
Sasha? Fog?
Hey, sweetheart. Our job here is to tell you how you impacted the world around you.
World? But I was just a lab technician. I didn't do much.
Don't you even start. I know how you are. It's not because you didn't create something revolutionary that you didn't do anything. You impacted us, Rye. We love you so much, both of us. You really changed our lives. It's been 7 years and nothing's the same without you.
Cinnamon and Gabby still run around looking for you. One time on the street, we passed by someone who was wearing the same perfume you loved, and they went crazy. Gabby passed now, and Cinnamon isn't too far off either. I don't think we'll ever be able to adopt another dog again.
The house feels so empty now, so quiet.
A bit. He always complained about me being loud. And the puppies.
Fog still sets out a plate for you at dinner, you know? And every time they realise they do it, they start tearing up.
Everything is the same, and yet so different. It's like we're somewhere we're not meant to be. It all feels so, eerie, I guess.
Like that time that we snuck into a park and took pictures of the stars.
Yeah, except that's a good memory. Now it feels bad because you're missing.
Hope it's not like when it was just the two of you. At the start, you know.
No, it's nothing similar at all. There's still all the memories we have, and you're all around us, all around home. And there's all the pictures, the ones you're in, the ones you took. We put them up everywhere.
And in the kitchen, we still follow the arrangement you used for the plates and utensils and stuff, even though it never made any sense to me.
It's because of the labs.
You like everything to follow your organization. We know, right?
Yeah. Dying at 45 wasn't in my plans though.
It wasn't enough either. It hurt a lot. We were devastated. I'll be honest, I almost thought it would end us as well.
I mean, and like I did.
No, they mean end a relationship. It was my fault, mostly. For the first few days after we learnt about your death, I just hid away in the bedroom crying. Barely even left to go to the bathroom. Fog had to leave food at the door because I refused to let him come in. It was awful. I wasn't even conscious what I was doing most of the time. They kept trying to talk to me and I didn't hear them. It was like my head was full of cotton.
And I eventually managed to get to him somehow. And he let me in, as in not just the room, but also what was happening in his mind. It was hard. but from the point where we were together, it became a bit easier. Grieving alone is not anything anyone should have to go through.
I'm still so sorry for not being there when your mum passed. I really am, even more now I know how it feels.
It was decades ago. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm really sorry I left you and hurt you like this. You know, I'd give up everything to be with you again.
Why no, Amaryllis? Your death was an accident you didn't choose to. You have nothing to apologize for.
Fuck. Wish I could hug you right now.
Me too.
It looks like our time is running out. It is now time to get back to your everlasting present. Do you have anything you want to tell your younger selves? They won't actually remember it, but it could be cathartic for you.
Yeah, I guess. 5. You should be strong, okay? Be nice to Mum. 15. Keep working hard. It'll pay off in the end, even if you won't see it for a while. Also, please let yourself cry and feel things. The anger is just the way you protect yourself. 25. The pain. It'll fade over time. Now, it won't ever completely disappear, but you'll learn to live with it. It'll get easier. The hardest time of your life is almost over. Please trust Sasha and Fogg, but most of all, trust yourself. That's the most important. And 35, I'm so proud of how far you've come. Your job will change in a few years and that'll be really scary, but you'll be so much happier with it. Have a good time with the puppies. Take care of them, okay? So, what happens to them after my judgment ends? Do they, die or something?
They won't. Their existence carries on in yours, as they are a fraction of you and you are them. You see, the point of this judgment isn't really for me to estimate what is fit for you. It's for you to decide what you deserve. So tell me, what do you think?
Well, if it were just me, I'd say that I'm a bad person. But it's not just me. They're all here too.
It is just you. What you humans tend to forget is that they're all also you. You are all that has happened to you from birth to death. Everything in your past has made you who you are, and the good experiences count just as much as the bad ones. You're not just a line. You are POW, a stack. 5 is only 5, but 15 is also 5. 25 is 15 and 5. You are all of them. Your brain remembers what it was like to be them.
And Sasha and Fogg, will they remember meeting like this?
No, those are just their consciences being picked out at the moment of their lives. But they're not aware it happens at all and won't change anything for them.
So they won't know if I tell them goodbye and that I love them.
We know you love us, sweetheart. I promise you we do.
Please don't cry anymore, Rye, or I'll start to cry too.
Will I get to see them in the afterlife?
It will depend on which one you pick, Amaryllis.
And my mum?
It will also depend on which one you pick. What will the issue of your judgment be then?
For all of them. Of me. I'll say that I'm worthy of peace. I'm I'm worthy of kindness. And I'm worthy of love. I pick whatever afterlife will give me that.
As you wish. Humans are so complicated. What even is the use for a schedule anymore?